I was inside the master bedroom when I heard the garage open and a car go in. I looked at my friend Victor as we realized the couple came home early. We hadn't expected that. Put everything back, Victor whispered to me. We took all the watches, tablets, money, and anything we took back exactly as we found them. I heard the couple speaking downstairs, but couldn't make out anything. After we put everything back, Victor told me to follow him. He pulled down the scuttle attic, trying to do as little noise as he could. When we got up, he closed it, and we were inside the attic. It had a few small windows that brought in sunlight, and the attic was empty except for a few boxes. We stood there for a minute waiting to see if we would hear them. We didn't really hear anything, but we didn't hear them leave either. The attic was hot, and it didn't help we were wearing warm clothes, gloves, and baseball caps. Let's try to leave, Victor whispered. We got down the attic and tiptoed away. Victor opened the door quietly and quickly shut it quietly. The man is here, Victor said. I asked, what is he doing? And Victor said, he's going into the child's room. When I first entered the kids' room a few minutes before the couple arrived, I was shocked. Through spying on them for the past week to know their routine, I never saw their daughter. At least I assume the child is a daughter based off the decoration of the room. Did you see their kid at all? I asked. Victor shook his head. Maybe she's in a boarding school or camp or something. Victor made a guess. We heard the man walk downstairs and we heard a female, his wife. I assumed everything is ready. We heard two pairs of footsteps walk into the basement. Me and Victor assumed everything was fine and tiptoed downstairs. Victor tried to open the door, but it was locked. When we tried to find another exit, we heard a saw down the basement and a violent scream. It sounded like a man was getting cut. Me and Victor froze. The screaming didn't stop. The muffled screaming kept going. Me and Victor walked to a window to open it. When I tried to open it, I couldn't. Victor whispered, leave it to me. When he tried, he couldn't either. We noticed a small iron mechanism on the window, a window latch. We went from one window to another as the screaming continued. Suddenly, Victor accidentally hit a small table. It lifted a little before crashing down, making a large thud. The saw stopped. We froze in place, but then we heard two pairs of footsteps coming upstairs. Victor told me to follow him, and I did. We got to the kitchen and hid inside the pantry. We heard the basement door open. The man said, is someone here? I'll call the police. I didn't know whether or not he'll do it considering what we heard in the basement. Suddenly the woman's voice said, did more of them follow us? A whirring in her voice. The man said, no one's coming. Let's check around.